Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would pick my top 10 lip syncs that define the American series of the show. Now when we mean define the series, I mean moments in lip syncs that are so iconic that they changed the way lip sync for your lives are seen. They changed the momentum and motivation that queens have going into lip syncs. They just changed the course of history, baby. They were iconic, they were the moment, they were the moments where we come back round and realise why we love the show. These are just the 10 lip syncs that are God tier. So we're just going to go in chronological order. There's no 10 to 1 system. Let's get into it, girl. The first lip sync that redefined the show for me is Dida Ritz versus The Princess, or should I just say Dida Ritz, period. Because this lip sync is probably my favourite of all time. Notice how there is no stunts, no shenanigans, no buffoonery. It is just performance, emotion, captivating the essence of the song. This will be... Watching this lip sync, you would believe that Dida Ritz is the artist of this song. This is her song. Nobody can tell you any different. She understood every single facet and lyric and dynamic, everything. She understood the assignment to a T. She really knows how to just embody the spirit of a song. This is legendary. Just the feeling it in her bones. Diva. This is it for me. Next up, we have Alyssa Edwards versus Roxy Andrews. Now, I actually prefer Alyssa versus Coco on season 5, but if we're talking about defining moments for the show, I would have to say Alyssa versus Roxy, mainly because it was the first wig reveal we'd seen on the show. Mother invented taking off your hair. It was a moment. It really was a moment. Obviously now we've seen wig reveal after wig reveal, so the effect is kind of worn off. It was a gag, especially to a song about hair. Perfect. Mother really understood the assignment, and Alyssa was there too. But this was a Roxy Andrews production. Next up, we have, rest in peace, Miss Chi Chi DeVayne. I miss you every single day. One of the greatest performers and queens to come from the show. Chi Chi versus Fuji, and I'm telling you, every time I watch this, I cry. I bawl my eyes out. Talk about understanding the emotion of a song. I mean, Chi Chi really said, I am not going, bitch. She felt that in the bottom of her soul. You can really tell she poured her heart out on that stage. Fuji was there and she did a cartwheel, but Chi Chi was just mesmerising and captivating. And even that moment, whether it was planned or not with the pearls, went so perfectly for the dramatic build-up of the song. It was fucking fierce. Take notes. That is how you do a ballad. That is how you give emotion. That is how you say, I am not fucking sashaying away today. Bravo, Miss Chi Chi, I miss you so much. Next up, we have arguably the most iconic lip sync from the show, Alyssa versus Tatiana on All Stars 2. This is like a whole stage show. With the fucking costumes, the yin and yang, the unintentional synchronized choreography at parts, the whole feeling of the song, they just went for powerful, look at me, shut the fuck up, I'm driving. They was in charge. And it truly was a double stay. I actually think Tatiana did a little bit better, but both of them ate. It is just such eye candy. Next up, for lip syncs that redefined the show, we have one that really redefined the fucking show. Sasha Velour versus Shea Coulee on season 9. Now, we didn't know Miss Sasha could perform like that. Now knowing her conceptual oddities, we live. I love her mind. I would just like to step inside of Sasha's mind for one day. But I don't think you understand, unless you was there watching season 9 live, if you're a new viewer, you won't understand how impactful and iconic that moment was on the Drag Race zeitgeist. It fucking blew up. I mean, Drag Race was kind of getting towards a mainstream era, but that really skyrocketed Drag Race, that entire lip sync. It really put Drag Race on a wider media broadcasting level. It was fucking sickening. Season 8 was the first season I watched, but season 9 was the first season I watched live. And when I watched that was awful, dry mouth. There we go. I was gooped. I really, truly was. It was fucking phenomenal. It still tried to be replicated today in Lip Sync for the Crowns, but no one can touch Sasha's reveal. Next up, on season 11, we have another iconic one. Well, they're all iconic. From season 11, we have Brooklyn versus Evie. Oh, now this lip sync, Sugarcane said it best. It truly was Cirque du Soleil, bitch. The stunts, the shenanigans, the tomfoolery, and I was here for it. Sometimes a song calls for this. A stunty, cunty show. And that is what this song was needed. And it was even more incredible because they were both the front runners. They were both fighting for the win at this point. It was between Evie and Brooke all season. And it coming head to head like this where one of them could have gone home, but they both fought their pussies off. Whenever I want to show my friends that is just starting to get interested in Drag Race, a cool lip sync, I flock to this one because they gag every time, honey. Next up on All Star 6, we have Laganja Estranja versus Trinity K. Bonet. Now this might be a questionable take, but this is in my top 10 of redefining the show because Laganja Estranja, to me, is the only person to really eat up the whole lip sync assassin twist. I don't like the twist. I think there's no stakes for the performers, so they're coming in and giving bare minimum or average performances. And there's no incentive, there's no fire. Laganja had the fucking fire. She wanted to come back and make this moment hers, and she did just that. She put herself back on the Drag Race map with literally 5 minutes of screen time. I mean, the way it started with just jumping into the fucking space. She won the lip sync when she came out, and everything that followed after that, flawless. The way she moves her body, she is so mesmerising to watch. Laganja, you did that. You made the most of your moment, and you really showed the girlies how to come in and be a lip sync assassin. Next up, from season 13, we have Denali and Kamora Hall. Now, this is just Denali. This lip sync redefined the show because it is one of those, I don't think since Dida Ritz versus the Princess have we seen such a knockout assassination. Like, this was a cold-blooded murder on the fucking stage. Kamora might as well have just done a Ginny Lemon, waved to Denali and said, well done, bitch, because you cleared. Every little beat, every little mannerism, she had such little detail in her lip syncs. That's what I find with Denali. She's a very detail-orientated performer. Every little move, she kind of gives me like Marina Summers. Every little move is thought out, it hits on beat. It's fucking sickening to watch. And Denali really did a number on Kamora with this one. Next up, the penultimate one from All Star 7, we have Jinx Monsoon versus Monet X Change. Please give us more spoken word lip syncs. Please. We need to see more. I mean, it's such a staple of drag in general. Some of the best performances I've seen are the ones at the bars or the festivals where it's a spoken word mix and there's comedy mixed into it. Jinx and Monet really did this Designing Woman number justice. They fucking ate. And they showed why we need more spoken word lip syncs on Drag Race because it's... Marley agrees. We need a Crystal LaBeija spoken word. Oh, that would eat. Last but not least, we have Michelle Visage's all-time favourite lip sync, Anitra versus Marsha. There's been so many stunts and so many tricks and flips and dips and splits and everything in lip syncs, and Roxy said it best on All Stars 9 that you don't have to do all that to be a great performer, but when we see a queen like Anitra that has all these tricks, that have innovative tricks and things that we haven't really seen much of, it just hits that sweet spot, you know? Anitra freewheeling over Marsha was everything. The song, first of all, eats. The attitude, the drama, it was an iconic moment for sure. Definitely one of the best lip syncs of recent years, and Anitra showed the girls how it's done. So these are my lip syncs that I think redefined RuPaul's Drag Race history. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did I miss any lip syncs? Now that is it for this video, guys. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below and follow me on my social medias. Link is in the fucking description, do you know what I mean? Instagram, TikTok and X. I can't think of nothing else to say. Fucking useless faggot. Bye.